Hi, Pam.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Good. Leaving today?
I am.
Okay. Well, I'm going to ask you a couple questions if that's okay.
Sure.
Okay. What led you to seek Ibogaine treatment?
I had known about Ibogaine for quite some time, but only really in the context of healing from substance abuse
Sure.
disorder. But I remember thinking to myself, if it can do what it does for people with addiction issues, what can it do for people with PTSD?
Sure.
And when I looked into it and I saw the studies with veterans with PTSD,
Right.
and I said, you know what? I think this is the direction I need to go for myself.
Yeah. How was the PTSD affecting your daily life prior
Um,
to coming?
I struggled to function pretty much entirely. It was a chore to get up out of bed, get dressed. My husband basically had to do everything for me because I was no longer, and I had gone in and out of that state of functioning my whole life. Sometimes I'd be able to push through, and then sometimes I'd break, and I was tired of breaking down and not being able to care for myself anymore.
Had you tried any other treatments?
I tried when I was younger. I tried traditional psych meds. Those made things worse.
Yeah.
I've also done ketamine therapy, which I actually do believe helped,
Uh-huh.
but I know is thought to be temporary. But I felt like this was the push that I really needed to get
Yeah.
myself to a better place and to try and heal my brain from all of the trauma that I've had.
Sure. Can you describe what the Ibogaine experience itself was like?
It is it's harsh. It's harsh.
Really?
It is. It's harsh on the body, and I knew going in this was not, a happy fun time type of experience, but it I also, I have a weak stomach. I knew I was going to get nauseous,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
um I didn't have a very visual experience personally. Um, the the distortion of time definitely made things eeasier. I
Right,
remember at
right,
one point I
right.
said to Julie, I said, "Oh my God, wait! I'm gonna feel like this for the rest of the night." And he goes, "You'll get better slowly."
It's true though.
But in the end, coming out of it, I was really glad I did it. I've spent my entire life very pain averse and not, if anything sounded painful or uncomfortable, I would avoid it. And even if it was for the better, and here I was putting myself into a situation that I knew wasn't going to be easy.
Right.
And I I did that and I'm proud of myself for being able to do that. And the next day I felt really proud of myself and actually pretty good. And even my husband noticed through video chat that I was lighter.
Yeah. That leads to my next question. Did you notice any immediate changes in
Absolutely. I think it gave me it it mellowed me out quite a bit. I've kind of always been neurotic and difficult. It certainly made me when my husband told me he had to take some time off of work this week and he wasn't getting overtime, normally that would lead to some sort of panic. I was like, okay, that's fine. I, I, it, stuff that would normally freak me out, I wasn't freaking out about. I was just laid back and okay with whatever,
you do seem way lighter and calmer
Yeah.
than when you first arrived.
Yeah.
What advice would you give someone who's considering Ibogaine treatment?
Just do it. Just do it,
I think that's a
honestly.
Nike quote.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
don't sue me, but just go for it. Don't you know, get the money together and go. It's not going to hurt anything. It's not going to make anything worse. It's
If anything, it's going to do the opposite, right?
exactly
Right.
like it's just such an incredible experience, especially here.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. That was the next question.
Yeah.
Why did you choose POI?
Um, I liked that you didn't make any crazy promises to me about what Ibogaine was and wasn't. I liked how straightforward you were about this is not a miracle drug. You still need to put the work in for yourself. You are very. I felt very safe, and I felt like I wasn't being BS'd. And there's a lot of that in this. And also too, I really love that you keep it very small. I felt very well attended and very safe the entire time, and just that everyone gets plenty of attention. Everyone gets everything they need, and I really love that about here.
Do you remember what you said earlier when we were having coffee at the table about, I just think it's important for people to hear about how you feel about yourself now? And
I'm just so happy to be alive. For the first time in my life, I'm really happy to be alive, and I've struggled with suicidal ideation since I was a child, and for the first time in my life, that's I don't have that anymore. I want to keep going, and I want to see what life has in store. And I don't know exactly where my life path is going to take me right now. But I know it's all going to be okay.
And this gives you a head start. Right?
It
and
does.
we're here for you. Just
Absolutely.
when you leave, that doesn't mean you leave us.
Oh no, absolutely not.
Your family. If you need anything, you call.
Absolutely not.
But
and you really did make me feel like family. You and George are like mom and dad.
I know, right? And what about Poppy?
Of course. Well, Poppy, of course.
Oh, come on.
Poppy, of course.
Yeah.
Poppy's the best.
I know.
Poppy's the best. If you're gonna choose this place for any reason, choose it for Poppy.
But I want to just tell you, I'm really proud of you. From talking to you prior to coming in to getting here, it was work for you to get here. It was work during, and there's work ahead.
Absolutely.
But you've done a great job, and you should be really proud of yourself.
I am, and I'm excited to put in the work and to push myself to places I never thought I'd be able to go.
Well, that's great. Well, we're so happy that we had you, and we look forward to hearing all about your new ventures, because you're going to take them.
Absolutely.
All right, sweetie. Thank you.
Thank you.